I made a compromise in my builds. So, compromise build. Um, what do we have? I'm actually pretty proud of this. Okay, so originally this was a 8 night deck, really a 12 night deck, really 12 crop rotations. Today, what we're going to experiment with is much more toolbox style. And I'll go into details. I'm wondering if I want to put Haywire Might in the main deck or Soul Guide, but we'll hold off. So 27 lands. That's a lot of lands. That's true. So what did I change? Okay. So we're not playing Once Upon a Time. So since we're not playing Once Upon a Time, we are playing 15. You can count them. Yo, pasta. We're playing 15 green sources that we can find on turn 1. We had to up it from 14 Once Upon a Time, 14 without Once Upon a Time, 15. Okay? So I took out the Surveil land and replaced it with a Peat land. I've been really struggling with this concept of Surveil lands. Okay. Just gonna try to put this the best way possible. Let's find a Surveil land here. The one that I know the best name wise is Shadowy Backstreet Backstreet. Shadowy Y? I think it's just Shadowy with a Y. Back. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Shadowy Backstreet. So let's pull this bad boy up here. This old bad boy. Alright. So when Shadowy Backstreet enters, it's tapped. That's a bummer. When it enters, you surveil 1, which means you get to look at the top card of your library, and you may put it into the graveyard. If you play this from your hand, not fetch it, if you play Shadowy Backstreet from your hand, then I can see how you are controlling your next draw. When you fetch for this, I am wondering if you are giving yourself the illusion of messing with your next draw because you are shuffling. Had you not shuffled, then your draw would have been different. But since you shuffled, you can now say, I don't want this next card. And that next card is, by probability, unlikely the card that was going to be on top because you shuffled. I hope that makes sense. I've been thinking about this a lot. So my thinking is going forward, not only is the meta fast, but unless you have a card like Punishing Fire, like Cabal Therapy, maybe even not Cabal Therapy, but especially Punishing Fire, Cling to Dust, Uro, you name it. That the concept that you are going to fetch Surveil, not play Surveil land from hand, fetch Surveil, and that is profitable is one that I'm starting to question the logic on it. So yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna do without it, and we're gonna play 2 ouch lands. I guess they're called Horizon lands. So we're gonna play 1 Horizon Canopy and 1 Nurturing Peat land. The other options were like a 3rd Savannah or a 3rd Bayou, or I wouldn't do it, but a 2nd Forest, or a Beseiju, which is a card that I think is great, but I don't think I want it. Yeah, and I opted for the draw lands because also, if you look at this, there's 27 tap to adds in this gosh darn deck. So I think that's okay. Whoops, I went pile view. So 15 forests that you could find that'll turn 1, let you ramp. Another thing I don't like about this list, okay? There are 5 1-drops. Is it 6 1-drops? I think it's 6 actually. There are 6 1-drops that you're pretty happy to play turn 1. That's my minimum. You don't often want to lead with a Shadow Spear, and you never, really never want to play a Shadow Spear main deck. I have thought about making this card Boots. But I'm not convinced. I know Newton prefers Boots over Shadow Spear. I think Boots is kind of a better card to draw, but I think Shadow Spear is a better card to find, if that makes sense. In other words, Shadow Spear provides comeback potential. Lava Spur Boots is the sort of card that if it's in play, you probably could just like straight up equip a White of the Reliquary or something like that and get some value. Okay, yeah, so one Surveillance where I've usually been. So now we're playing Sylvan Library. Well, hey, Mark, Sylvan Library seems pretty bad now that Bowmaster might be coming back. First things first, I don't know if Bowmaster is truly coming back. According to this data, I actually don't think it is coming back with quite the effect that I thought it was. Yeah, Boots is good. Saga tokens and Merit, yeah. I think it's just, are you the beatdown or are you the control deck? And we'll see. That is one card I am certainly willing to sub out the more I play this list. Okay, so we have Legacy. No, sorry. We want cards. We want popular. That's what we want. Cards, popular. And we're going to get rid of all these other cringe formats and just look at Legacy. Well, this does not look like Legacy cards. Let's play cards in Standard. I said I want Legacy. Okay. So 50% of the decks are Brainstorm decks. Brazen Borrower at 27. Fairy Macabre at 27. Spirit Guide at 24. OBM at 22. So 22% of the time you're getting hit with a Bowmaster. There's about 3.2 average, which to me means I think there's probably 2 in one deck and 4 in another. And the deck that plays 4 is pushing this number up, or there are more decks that play 4, something like that. But I think 2 is mostly what I've seen out of the scam deck. Okay, so that means 22% of the time it works, none of the time, except I'm playing 4 Bowmasters to increase the probability of Sylvan Library carrying the game. Okay, what other stupid moves did I make? So now we're down to 2 white, 2 knight, and 1 reclaim it. I think if you're going to be playing things like Bog in your deck, Talon Gate, especially Bog, Talon Gate, and Saga perhaps. Wasteland, sure. Caracas, likely. Cradle, yes. I think that necessitates, or that makes 1 Reclaimer good. Reclaimer is a card, I think it's a love-hate relationship with me. I typically don't want to lead with this card. I want to ramp. However, there are some situations where this card is great. So it is a one of for me. Another thing that I've struggled with this card is the more you run, the more specific tech you want to run, such as flagstones, such as perhaps really flagstones. I think flagstones is the big one. But flagstones doesn't really synergize with Knight unless you have Yavimaya, and flagstones does not synergize with white really at all. We're keeping it at 1. I think Oof is really, really good. I hate it in the main deck because I'm playing Saga stuff, but I think it's the meta that we're in, as I understand. Okay. We're playing a Grist. We're playing an Endurance. Our mana curve is lower, which I like. In a way, 2 white is the Knight. 4 Thoughtseize a Ghost Vacuum, 2 Endurance, a Haywire Mike, because I do like having a lot of toolbox cards in the deck. I think I'm going to favor Soul Guide because you can cantrip it, but, you know. And I also think Riscaminate is still like a top 3 deck. Cards that I'm not sure about at this point. I've been a little bit softer on Snuff Out. I think it's still very good, but yesterday I didn't love it. Or maybe it was the day before I played the tokens deck. Then again, those were some unusual pairings. It's not going to help you against Scam because they play black creatures, and it's not going to help you against White of the Reliquary because White of the Reliquary is a black creature. I'm still going to run it at 3 because I think Murktide is that good. I think it's still pretty good against Elves, and it's still pretty good against Nadu. Teague versus Oof in the board. Now, I think Oof is better against the One Ring than Teague, except the post deck, where I think Teague is probably about as good situationally as Oof. Let me explain. If you play Ancient Tomb in this format, you ought to be playing the One Ring, is what it seems. Therefore, the mono red Stompy deck, the white Stompy deck, the white and red Stompy deck are all running the One Ring. Unfortunately, you're not going to Green Sun Zenith for 2 before the One Ring comes out against the Stompy deck. You are probably going to have to wait until they One Ring you, and then you'll have Oof. It's a bummer. I think that's really the truth there. Teague against Stompy is only going to stop the One Ring. It's not going to stop Kozilek's Command, where Oof will stop Mana Rocks. Oof will also hurt you less because of things like Green Sun Zenith. And as I said, if they do something stupid like a turn 2 One Ring, even a turn 1 One Ring, which is just, I don't know why that's happening. Collect Roof is going to get you out of that, where Teague, it's just too late. A Fateless. So yeah, I like what you're thinking. The way that I've been brewing these days is I like to take ideas to the extreme. In other words, is Bowmaster really that good right now? And then when I see it in these 5 matches, I'll kind of be like, yeah, it's really, really good. Or it's a good card, but it doesn't work in the deck the way I want it to. Or I had a Bowmaster in play and they had a One Ring and I lost anyway. And if it was just something else that actually dealt real damage, I would have been happier to tempo the game out. Whatever it may be. I think Barrogoyf is a card that I've neglected to try because I think the more... It is hard to sell me that it's better than Knight of the Reliquary when Knight's at 2 here. And the more 3 and 4 drops... the more 3 drops that I run, the worse off I often feel. So, am I wrong on that? Maybe. Maybe Barrogoyf is going to be situationally better than Knight in so many cases that I ought to be considering that. The thing is, too, I'm also running such a wide land suite that I think Knight of the Reliquary's power level in this deck, in this build of silly Maverick, is stronger than other Mavericks. 2 Talon Gates as an example, Cradle as an example, Saga as an example, Bog as an example. So yeah, the lifelink on Barrogoyf, super good. Run both. There it is. Yeah. But see, then after that, it's like, how do I put it? The next league I run, these are really going to be the things that get put to test here. And I'm certainly willing to give Barrel Glyph a shot. I've actually never played it. So I don't want to act like I know better. You know, listen here, I'm the streamer. I play that. No, you know, like we're all nerds who play a silly card game, and I just had the microphone right now. So I don't want to at all invalidate somebody else's ideas. I respect a lot of people who come in here and say their opinion. I'm happy people give me feedback. Testing Bowmaster to the limit today will be interesting. It's white fodder. It's decent against the One Ring, and it also, and this is probably overkill, it is going to help. Bowmaster is good against Bowmaster because when your opponent has a oh, hey, Johnny, what's up? When your opponent has a Bowmaster in play, your Sylvan doesn't work. So you could Bowmaster their Bowmaster, and then when you have Bowmaster, they can't draw to find more Bowmasters to kill your Bowmaster. Ooh, I love saying that. Stupid card. Yeah, Bowmaster is good against Bowmaster because if your opponent has a Bowmaster, your Bowmaster could kill their Bowmaster. There you go. Stupid. Yes, there it is. That's the only way. That's the only way. I can't think of another way. I love that. That was my thing with Oko too. The only way to stop a good guy with an Oko. Okay, so Bowmaster is good against Bowmaster because if your opponent has a Bowmaster, your Bowmaster can kill their Bowmaster, and then they won't be able to draw cards to find more Bowmasters to kill your Bowmaster. There we go. There we go. I think I got that down. Sideboard, for Cringe, Thoughtseize. I don't know. I think I already thought. Let's just fucking play some video games here. Yeah. Playing video games. We are video game players. I don't want to know the forecast. Come on. Flip it. There it is. That's how it felt too. Right before MH3, it was like every single time I got hit with a Bowmaster, I'd say some stupid thing like that. I sure hope I draw a Bowmaster so I could kill their Bowmaster with a Bowmaster. Ooh, all right. I am clicking Spotify, but it's being cringe. Am I? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I clicked play league. And nothing's working. Uh-oh. I might have to Control Delete. Hang on here. Yo, so like I click my taskbar and nothing happens. And then I could shrink that. And then I can play. Okay, I think we're good. I think that fixed it. All right. I'm going to play some cringe music. Yeah. Exactly. Knights kill the knights. I'd like to try it with, I haven't tried a Fiend Artisan build in a while. A friend of mine actually got a trophy with, I think, a Fiend Artisan build and Barrow Glyph. So maybe that's the new hotness, and old man just needs to adapt. Cringe old man. Hey, there it is. Hey, thank you. Thank you for clipping that. Yeah, that's the thing about Bowmaster that some people don't realize. It's this unique thing about Bowmaster. It's that Bowmaster kills Bowmaster, and then when you have a Bowmaster in play, they're less likely to find another Bowmaster to kill your Bowmaster because they're not able to draw cards. Additional cards, I should say. Likelihood of B over M goes down because B over M is in play. I've been liking the full art ones here. The other ones were pretty cool, though. I think I like the other ones better, the weird purple ones. I think I should have went with them. Person's name is Apollo 12. I think Apollo 12 was successful. I think they made a movie not out of that one. So I think the astronauts all went home, got to see their kids. Okay. So we're keeping this hand. Is land, ponder. Cool. I have to make a tough choice here. Now, if I draw another fetch land or a bayou or something, I do not need to make a tough choice. Yeah, I've been slacking, Pasta. You and I talk like pretty frequently, and I'm always like, this is the week. I'm gonna brew a deck without Green Sun Zenith that's not Cringe tokens. And you're like, oh, cool, yeah, I have some ideas. I've been working on this. This works well. This is cool too. And then I just play the same Cringe deck every fucking day. But I really appreciate you and your feedback. I've just been, I don't know, it's like a safety net, you know? It's like a child in a blanket. I got my Green Sun Zenith, and like 40% of the deck is just brewed already, you know? Maybe more. Yeah, I love that deck. The Cringe tokens deck. So, tough choice here on either get White of the Reliquary or slam Grist in 2 days. Like, either one is going to get slammed into days, because, I mean, if they don't bolt the Noble here. Another thing, too, is, I'm being honest, this could be ad nauseum tendrils. I don't think it is. But, like, should I get a collector oof? You know what I'm saying? Like every single time I run collector oof, that's the sort of thing I think. Boy, man. What short VC drive me to Firenze? My opponent won't like when I do this. And if they had days, they would just daze, right? Unless they, like, walked away for a second. No? Yeah. Okay. Am I gonna get scammed out of the game? I might be able to beat that, like an Archon. An Atraxa would be pretty tough. Bro be looking for things. I think next turn I play Canopy. I Green Sun Zenith. There it is. Thank you. Got some clips for me today. Thank you, thank you. I think I'm gonna get Keen-Eyed. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm just feeling it. I took a little bit of a break, and I think I'm just in it. I'm in it to win it. Bro be reanimating cards, I think. Bro be thinking. Right? Do you think bro be reanimating, or do you think bro be LEDing? My read is reanimating. D-Day? My day's about to get doomed? That's like the slowest doomsday I've ever heard of. Maybe you're right. Ever heard of it? Boy, man. What short feast you drive me to Firenze? Boy, man. New job's going well. 1 week down. Had today off for Martin Luther King Day. I think it's keen-eyed. I think the likelihood of doomsday is less, but still possible. You're guessing ant. Well, I chose wrong. If you're right, that could have been a elector oof there. I think all of us are right that it's not Delver, because this would be crazy. Ant with a basic swamp and a basic is land is something I'm not too sure of. They're keeping it on top. So I think we're going to be Sagittarius dead. It would take 8. It's Frog Ant Zoo Day. That would suck. But it's got Frog going. Alright, so it's Doomsday. Consider means Doomsday. Did you consider that it's Doomsday? Oh, hey. Bro's day's getting doomed. Yeah. Probably take Plow, Dark Ritual, Doomsday, GG, no rematch, is what I'm thinking. It takes Shadow Spear? That was a weird one. Because I think that actually makes Keen-Eyed a 7/7. So if they Doomsday and don't have lethal, then they die to death. It's a quicker clock except for that one factor, which is that was the exact. It was instant sorcery land. Now it's that. Yo, bad land though. Cabal Ritual. Infernal Tutor. I didn't consider that that was going to happen. Yeah, I think we're Dedge and Sagittarius at the same time. Sorcery? That could be a collector. Oof. I have 9. Yeah, Cabal Therapy is the revealed card. They revealed Cabal Therapy and got a Cabal Therapy. So my read here is oof. Wasteland off red. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly correct, Wooms. I might try. They might be trying to dig for Wish. Yeah. The other line is double Wasteland with Randomant. I don't think that's better than Collector Oof, though. Maybe you're right. Yo, I 5-star. I have no idea. It's Cabal Therapy next turn. What is better? Excavator Waste, or because that takes them off red. Maybe? All right. So I take them off red. That brings them down to 7 cards. Or that brings them to 8 cards in there. So then I would need to activate 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 potential activations to keep them down. Gosh. Sorry. Yes, knows about plow. Gosh. All right. I'm just going to make a choice. This is happening for sure. Okay. So then we play this. Say done. We're not going to target anything. We're going to raccoon them for 7, 8, 9. We took a sorcery. We take an instant. We'll take Consider. We will take the bad land. Okay. We will take... I'm going to take the Shadow Spear because I think we do want 7 damage and we want 7 life gain. It'll be 6 life gain net, though, unfortunately. So I don't think they'd go for Ant because they're at 5. They would... I think they would go for Gaia's Will or some sort of horrible, like, wheel line, which I couldn't stop. Beseech is another line they could go for. Not through the raccoon though. Through Gay as well. It would have to be the other version. So now they're in the tank. Grist only deals 1 damage right now because there's 1 collector oof in the yard. So that's not going to save me. One of those where you got to assume the opponent has a tutor in hand because they're thinking a lot. And they're aware of the plow. They have to tendrils for... My life total is going to be 26. So they would have to... 24. So they would have to tendrils... They would have to have 11 copies or whatever. 24, yeah. 24. That's the magic number. Yeah, I love that you're saying that, iStar. It's just like, what are these crazy store players doing? All right, starts with the pedal. There's a burning wish, right? I'm not going to fight over that. Do wonder if I played this right. Would, like, endurance have been better? Dealing less damage to them? Eight. Right? 11 mana. Storm is 4. Okay. They tendies me for many. 10 here. Holy shit. Yo, that was a line. Doomsday? Brainstorm. Edge of Autumn. High Star with the fucking reeds. Wait, those are the revealed. Thoughtseize. They don't have a Cabal Ritual in hand. They have Thoughtseize, Doomsday, Brain. So like a Dark Ritual Doomsday. It's wild. I'm glad I didn't Collector Oof because it would have only cut them off 1 mana. But they can Dark Ritual Doomsday, Edge into thing. All right, I guess they have it. I have to remember to exile the Tendrils of Agony here when they Doomsday. And I think that might save me. I did remove Consider. I hope that's the only copy of Tendrils. I guess they could still have a Thassa's Oracle line here. No. You think they're gonna? I couldn't. They thought seized it. They thought seized the plow. That's okay. So I think that was the next best line. Was hoping that they only run 1 copy of Tendrils. Because I don't know how the hell they would fit 2 Tendrils in with Doomsday and all this stuff. That's their hand. Think we're dead anyway? Okay. Yo, they have 9 minutes on the clock. This shit's wild. All right, 42 cards. I guess they have a way to win now, huh? It's got to be Thassa's Oracle, I would think. Yeah, gotta be LED, huh? There's no LED here. There's 4 petals. They got a 1. Starts with Brainstorm. I figured it started with Edge of Autumn, then Brainstorm. What do I know? So is it Thassa's Oracle? Yeah, seriously. All right, Thassa's Oracle, right? All right. These, this. After that, not too sure. I doubt there's a plan B fair line. Probably don't want that. They ran past In Flames. Gosh. I don't even know what to do here, to be honest. Like, Needle's okay on some cyclers. Oh, man. I definitely want these 8. I definitely don't want these 6. The next 2 cuts are kind of tough. I think it's going to be more of a doomsday strategy next. It's tough because it's like maybe one night. And it's hard to imagine them fitting in something where I care about this. It's like hard to cut that though. Okay. I'm gonna go no disenchant. And that's the risk I'm gonna take. Oof. Shit. I think we keep it. It's a turn 2 like Teague. I don't know though. It's a little sus. Or turn to oof maybe is better. Definitely going to be a tough choice if I draw a black mana. What to do? I think I'm leaning towards oof, though. This was a sus keep. The song is perfect for the wild deck. Focus, focus, by focus. So yeah, apparently this got a top 8. Now, if they play like an Underground Sea and like Ponder, I might just waste Sylvan. Oof. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna waste Sylvan. You would have mauled. Oh man. All right, we're getting a turn. Oh gosh. I think it's Thoughtseize Wasteland. Or Thoughtseize Sylvan. Yeah. Maybe chance I Green Sun Zenith, but likely not. I don't think an oof is gonna make a difference here. We'll go Bayou, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't even mind a daze on the Sylvan. I would probably just let it happen. Let you know it. It's bullshit. Toolbox, yo. Good to see you out here. Hey, Toolbox. I think we take the Doomsday. And then is that a ritual? I think it's Doomsday. Next turn, Teague. Oh, yeah. That is true. Yeah, they do have Chain of Vapor. I should be thinking about that. Jeez. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Pay 16. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. I think they're one tutor away from victory. They might even be able to just do it with Piff here. Hey, yeah, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. They did play a land already, but they had the petals and the LEDs, and they had Paths in Flames in the yard. And they just hit an Infernal Tutor, and there's Tendies. And they go to 3, so we die. I wonder if Green Sun Zenith for Oof would have saved me. There's Tendies. Yeah. I'm just gonna scoop. Frustrating. You know who doesn't like LEDs? This guy. Hate that card. All right. Can't win them all. Saga is sort of a creature, so I will keep this. Yeah, exactly. AI star. Yeah, the if I would have done that not with the Thoughtseize, I do think I got pretty unlucky that match. But yeah, I just would have went, let's just get Collector Roof. Not saying it was statistically correct. It's also the first time I've ever played against that deck, so I swear. So Lance? Yep. Tabernacle. Okay, so this is brutal. Um, if they have Loam, we just lose. So I'm gonna play this and hope that it gets me to the finish line. It's the best I could do. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. No Loam. Tap this way. Cool. Yeah. Without Loam, we got a shot. Our mutation. That's what we need. Mazabeth, okay. The question here is, do I play around crop rotation? This is a tough call. Okay, so here are the lines. Wait. Hold on. How valuable is a 2/2 here? That's the problem. Like, I could create a construct here, use Cradle, pay for all 3, play Scrubland, and then just fucking die to a 2020, you know? So I think I'm going to be a coward. I don't think a 2/2 is worth it. Being that I think I have a pretty good shot to win here by getting Soul Guide Lantern. And we'll just take the waste. Two, 3, 4. Yeah. Gonna pass. Ugh. There we go. We just pass again. Right. So end of their turn, I will waste the tabby. I think they have crop rotation. Oh, yeah. That would have been brutal, too. They didn't do that, fortunately. I think that would have been brutal, too, though. It would have bought me a turn to get Knight of the Reliquary, though. All right. I gotta pass again. And I could attack for 1, I suppose, or 2. I probably could have done more than once here. Alright, so I guess for the rest of the game I have to keep up Plow, huh? I think I tapped wrong. Yeah. I should have left the 2 things up here, so I have to really make this horrible play. I fucking hate it. I should have kept both of the dorks up, but I mean, if they had Plow, I guess it's kind of the same. We're still in it, but boy, it doesn't feel great. It's 2 for 1 myself. And I gotta beat that too, so. Yep, we're in trouble. Might have been a winnable game if I didn't. Well, I mean, I don't know if I made the wrong choice, but I'm definitely punished for my choice here. OBM. One, two, three, four, five, six. I think this is my best chance. You're gonna get the random map excavator here. We're gonna have to block, unfortunately. But this will prevent them from getting like Shadow Spear or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking about out. Well, you're right. Yeah. I think it's just plow. I was doing the arithmetic incorrect. Yeah. Crazy game, huh? Sure. Could go for another wasteland here, but that's tempting. Yeah, they can't loam. An Outland Liberator. It's probably gonna flip, and I could hit the Mox Diamond next turn. Yeah, those dorks are doing some work. Mr. Double Eater, Mr. Bob Double Eater. I liked the cards on top. Yeah, this game is wild. I still have Talon Gates in the deck. So if something crazy happens, I think we're all right. Probably gonna convert the Goblin Shaman into a Wasteland. Well, we will convert it into a bug. Might blow this too. We'll see if I draw something like a oof. Probably should just try to finish the game here. Go green. Waste. Hit the thing. I think I'll just blow this stupid thing, huh? Yeah. It's the kind of games I love. Waste. Only one more waste left. I think we have enough stuff. I guess I have to destroy one of them. I don't even want to. Oh, we have lethal. Okay. I wasn't even counting. Cool. Not even counting. All right. Yeah, exactly. That Yav helped me. All right, so I think these four... Actually, I think 7 cards. It's a lot, huh? So Bowmaster is not great here. My man. Don't love Shadow Spear. It could be good sometimes. Oof is okay. Hurts me sometimes. And probably Grist. All these cards... Yeah, after Bowmasters, the rest of the cards have situations. I'm confident this is where I want to be. I don't like hand disruption against lands if I could avoid it. That was the game where I plowed my own creature. It's a wild game. I think this is a good lands player. I just think that was a this is a hard matchup. That loss to Storm was really rough. Storm Doomsday, whatever the hell. Stupid deck. Cringe deck. Right. Yeah, I agree. Oh, cool. Hey, I start. The song request. I think this is a keep against lands, but it's not very good. Wasteland is good. Endurance is good. Matt, you know. I do not like to Wasteland that deck that often. Got it queued up. I like to Wasteland them when, like, I have to. I rarely just do it. No Surveillance. Playing the Wasteland here means they could waste my waste, so I think we just play another thing and kick back, crack open a cold one with the boys here. Then when they play a non-basic, I could play my basic or my waste. They get a Saga. Okay. I think Wasteland is probably better here. Sorry, getting a little lag here. Just waiting on server. Hope it's not me. I think I'm going to use the Haywire Might to exile this. I know that's going to leave me vulnerable. If I could take this back, I think I actually have a better line, but it's too late now. Get the Savannah. I'm expecting this land to die. But now they can waste the Savannah. I could have wasted the waste. I don't know if that was smart, but I think I like holding up the waste more. Uh-oh. Yeah, pretty silly, huh? Like Bog here? Okay. Could buy that. Next turn I could Endurance. If they do like a graveyard thing. Yeah. Like that too. I was thinking about the Canopy, because if they waste it, then I could just draw, so they probably wouldn't. Alright. Gotta go for the opportunity while you have it. Gain 6. Oh yeah, the song request. Sorry. Okay. Boink. Boink. My bad. We could be torn later. They're low on lands, but I think I like this best. I think I am gonna draw here, actually. Glad I did. Another Endurance. I think I am gonna... No, I don't know if I am gonna waste that one, actually. This is my only way to deal with Dark Depths and, like, Saga. I think we do one of the Endurances just because it's... Yeah, exactly. We have one, so... Only 6 minutes on the clock, though, so I am in a little bit of trouble. I really need to win this game. This looks like a loam. The crop rotation? Okay. Um, I think I gotta go gas here, because hey, so I'm playing Maverick against lands. I think we go for this now. And we have this. And then we go. I'm playing fast right now because I just realized I had like 5 minutes on the clock because of that game 1. So it's yeah, it's similar to the 12 rot list. Hey, good to see you. Sorry, I'm like bamboozled right now. Very similar to the 12 rot list, but I would call it 5 rot. Just 1 reclaimer, 2 white, 2 night. Just trying things out. I can't say I've cracked the code yet on what the optimal version of this is, but yeah, thanks for stopping in. Guessing you've seen the YouTube stuff, so that's awesome. There's Loam. They bog me. I don't like that. No surveillance in my deck. I think I am that gas. They are at 14, and we get a Dryad Arbor here. Just need a win. So if they loam and they put something really good, it's diamond and port, so not relevant. I think I got it. Doesn't seem necessary. I think we just got it, right? They can port the Arbor, I suppose. Yeah. Tabby. I still beat it, though. Yeah. All right, gas. Got there. Yeah, so this was the original 12 rot list, and I've just been toying with things. I haven't actually trophied yet with Abs and Maverick. In close. I think I've got some 4-1s, some 3-2s, like a 2-2-3s maybe. Yeah. I definitely really like this list. I think there's something here. Big thing I would say is, even though I think the best cards are pretty clear. All right, we'll let this one run. But yeah, I good to switch things up. It's nice to change things though. I think I listen to a lot of the I have a playlist, and even though there's like 2,000 plus songs on that playlist, one of the things I like about the song request is I get to hear things that I never would otherwise, you know? So I do value that. Best draw here is Plow. That's a good one, though. If they have like artifact land here, we are in some trouble. Like artifact land and like the welder. Yeah. Hey, if that's what you're into. All right. So what the fuck is this thing? I can't even elongate it. Legion Extruder. When Legion Extruder ETBs deal 2, so it's shock. Sacrifice another artifact, create a 3/3 golem token. Another artifact. That's actually pretty good. All right. Ooh, that's a bummer. I don't have a black mana available. So I'm going to just play the gate. I guess I'll just do that because why not? And then I'm going to play this, and this card bails me out pretty frequently. To that request. Go back to being torn. Okay, that's really aggressive, huh? Are they gonna like blast the land here or the Sylvan? Not too sure why they would opt to do that now. Right, Sylvan Library, bail me out. 1 land, okay. Not the color land I wanted. Waste. Right, yeah, that's a bailout. I guess I only have 1 play, huh? Like thinking about it, and it's like play Collector Oof or play Collector Oof. Can't even play Bowmaster if I wanted to. All right, they got some goblins. Scrububub land. That's a good one. What is this turn today? So Keen-Eyed might be the safest here. Knight is... All right. Gosh. All right. We're going to take 4. We're going to play Scrub. We go green, white, or whatever. And, oops, I didn't tap green. But hey, there's something you want to hear, just let me know. Do a song request for you. No, I listen to a lot of boomer music. Right. Oh, we faded the engineer. Might have been greedy on my end. All right. Another waste is okay. Just wondering. I am going to wind up shuffling this turn, so I think I would sooner take the waste. What is the line here? I think it's... black, this. You just chill. I think I'm going to convert the scrubland, I suppose. Okay. It looks weird. I'm not even going to make a move here. Because this will... well, maybe I should, because I have Bog. AC/DC big balls, you got it. Who's got the biggest? I mean, I could just pass. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just pass. So, don't activate this. Just pass. Another Orcish Bad Manner. And I will try to remember to do your song request. Just a moment. We'll go black. All right. I'm thinking too hard. Black. This. Yeah. All right. Who's got the biggest balls of them all? I learned that that song was actually not about a nutsack, but it was actually about like throwing balls, like a ballroom. AC/DC, let there be rock. All right. That's a possibility. Not too sure about that. Okay. I like to trim dorks in this matchup. You fool. Why would you trim dorks? Not too sure, actually. I thought this song was so funny when I was a kid. Or my dad would play this. Alright. This is a keep. It's sus, but I'm sus. Needle. Wasteland, maybe? That's awesome. I like hearing that story. Yeah, that's gotta be cool. I'm hoping to have kids soon. My girl is not sure about kids, and it's probably the biggest stress in my life at this point. That's something I definitely want. Whew. All right. I'm gonna make a really unusual line here. I am gonna Bowmaster the Shaman. This will prevent them from wanting to rummage. This will also decrease the likelihood that they attack. All right, so we lose because I didn't get a basic. Sweet. I hate. Boy, do I hate Blood Moon. All right, very likely lost here. Play this card. We'll go this. Thinking I just cracked this right away, but I don't even know. Guess I gotta hit Snuff out, huh? Whoa, are you kidding me? We might win this game now? The name Grindstone? I'm like panicking here. I can't believe I be like, I might not even be, it might not even be smart to play that card. Yeah. I think it's White of the Reliquary here. As good of a card as that is. Yeah, that was like the luckiest ever. Yeah, Moon is always one of the saddest ways to lose. All right. Let's flip my thing. Yeah, I was lucky. I played okay, but that was lucky. That was lucky. We'll get some more boomer music here. My dad owned a comic book shop, and Rush Chronicles and a Metallica album. I think they had like a 3-disc changer. Those were like always fucking on. It was like that was like the only acceptable music. Rush Chronicles, a Metallica album, and then like sometimes somebody would bring in something, but it was those were like the two on standby. Well, Rush Chronicles was I think a 2-disc album, so it was probably 2 Rush albums, like 2 Rush CDs. Now that I think about it, that was my sitting in a comic shop. My dad got Fallen Empires to start. I was born in 87, so I was too young to know how to play at that point, but eventually a scene developed. Remember Ice Age was in Type 2 at the time, and that was kind of like the era. The Rebel, or not Rebel, the banding decks, White Weenie. That's how I got started. Tameo and Brainstorm? Of course. Yo, Matt. Probably not Boomer Tunes here. But good to see you, man. STS. That's Sound Tribe, maybe? Oh, cool. Pretty different upbringing, yeah. That's cool though. All right. Gonna be White of the Reliquary. Hey, Romario. Hey, Johnny, what's up? I have a problem with Lisa. She says that I hit her. Okay, I think we guess we go for that. It's a 4/4. Pretty big dude. Yo, 420. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, that's a cool upbringing, though. I think so, at least. I think we go Saga plan now. They're going to be 4/4s. It's amazing how hard we are fighting to kill a 1-drop. Also, great bands. Dire Straits, Rush, The Police. Man, my dad loved The Police too. Not so much anymore, to be honest. Probably 3 or 4 times a week, I would say. No, it's not 3 to 4 times. 3 to 4 times a year. Sorry, 3 to 4 times a week would be a lot of paper, I think, for most anybody. Yeah, and when I get back to Philadelphia, I get to play with my friend Jeremy, which is really cool. Of course, I draw that. I think they're going to have Drown the Lock here, but I'm not going to play around it. Right. I don't think it's a Daze deck. It is a Force of Will deck, though. They Force pitch... Force? Yeah. Okay. One in hand, and they fetched. Wow. What could that mean? What costs 6 mana? I guess playing this as well? Color Gods Command. Probably smash these two. Play Brazen. Another one. I did not know that. Amazon had a 15. Yeah, with all the Colligons commands. Forgot about this song. Hopefully, she got some teeth. I could make this a 7/7 now. I'd have to get rid of my Saga, though, which would be a little bit of a bummer. Instant. No sorceress. No sorceries. That's actually a little awkward. I should have looked a little closer. I think I'm just gonna keep it back. Play around like Snapcaster. But then again, I have Soul Guide Lantern, so I don't really need to do that. Yeah. Don't like that. And Strix is so good until I draw Bowmaster. Okay. Pretty good. Obi Trice. Real name, no gimmicks. One, two, three, four, five, six. Is that another cantrip? I think I am gonna cantrip. And again, 1+1 is pretty important. Let's see. Dicky joint. Okay. Go for the ignoble. We'll go for my saga. All right, we got a 7/7. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. Cool. And that. All right. Ooh. Yeah, seriously. I guess now we actually get to hit. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I bet. Gonna be a 3/3 Murktide? Yeah. Okay. Kind of glad I didn't opt to use that. In my draw step, I ought to waste if I draw something good. I mean, it's not good, so I'm not going to, I guess. 3. All right, so they would take 6. Yeah, I have to attack here. No, wait, why did I do that? Mark. Oh no. Oh. All right, we win. Oh, okay. I forgot. That's so bad. All right. We're okay. We're okay. All right. We're okay. Oh, that was so bad. All right. Sounds a little wild. Not sure I want the ghost vacuum. It's rough against Kolaghan's command. Exactly, yeah. Couldn't block the arbor. Man, should I run Thoughtseize instead of something else? Like Snuff Out, maybe? Excellent. I think probably the ghost vacuum. All right, we'll try that wild ass little dicky. There we go. Right. I'll try it. Got some action. I hate to admit it, sometimes when my life is going rough, I'll hear it's been a while. And I think of like a lot of my childhood friends who like either had drug problems or already OD'd. And it like hits me. So I have like a soft spot for that band, I think. I can't say they're like great. I like them, but like that hits me sometimes. Oh shoot. Hey. Thank you for the follow. I can't see who that was, but thank you. Thank you. I usually like to say the person's name, but OBS Streamlabs OBS, I'm able to see who says it. On OBS I can't. But thank you for whoever followed. I appreciate that. Why does my dad hate me? Yeah. I can't. I don't know. Sorry about the old man. Yeah, that's a wild fucking name. Oh man. Why does my dad hate me? Sorry, young man. I usually like to get streamers with my name. Yeah, there you go. Sorry. Hopefully I made up for it. That's a good one. It's a sensitive subject, you know? Yo, they have Bowmasters for my Bowmasters, so I can't use Sylvan Library because of Bowmaster? Don't you hate when that happens? There it is. It's a double drunk chocolate. Yeah, pretty much. All right. Well, that Sylvan Library is not going to do much, it seems, unfortunately. Perfect. Yes. Very timely. Do this. We'll go. We need a second black. So we'll go this. Green thing. How does this make you feel, opponent? I think I'm going to go the crappier card now. Because if they bolt this, I will be a little salty. It appears that there's a double chunk chocolate cookie. Damn it, fatal push. All right. Damn it, they had another Bowmaster. All right, we are in some trouble. That's 4 damage. No. Say no. I swear. There was somebody talking about how they lived like right next to where that kid hit the cool kickflip. It was just like they felt like they were a part of history because of it. Yeah, we're pretty vulnerable to just like bolt range here. Okay. Well, we got hey, it's a toss up right now. I would say Maverick is my first love, but I've been really enjoying this brew that I have with what would you call it? The Mardu deck. So those are my 2 favorites. Okay. Target fatal push. So we go Thank you. I mean, I'm gonna keep playing this game, but boy, am I in trouble, huh? Yeah, we're dead. Like, if you look at the choices, these all would have died to Bowmaster as well. So, and Snuff Out doesn't kill Bowmaster. But yeah, those are my favorite decks. I think an early Grist is hard for them to beat. They have like the 1 or 2 edicts. And I'll do this just in case I draw a Wasteland and they play a non-basic, so I could white and waste. Such a gut reflex to go for the Savannah. Gonna be a bolt on that. Yep, that's actually pretty good for me. Cool thing here, if I untap with the white, I think I'm in really good shape here, especially if I let resolve the Grist. Cool, and they missed a land drop. Holy smokes, huh? Gosh, all right. I guess we're in trouble. What is that? I believe there's a double chunk chocolate cookie in the mix here. This thing's out of bolt range too, so I could at least get a basic now. If they slam Moon, if they play a black land, I'm not gonna tap white. If they don't play a tap land, or they don't play a black land, I think I am gonna tap the white. Or if they like tap out here. If they go for an edict, I can turn an insect into an arbor, but the problem is the arbor's dead. Yeah, so. There you go. All right. One more game here. One more double chunk chocolate cookie. Yeah, this is cooking music. And heal. I have gone to some Fish concerts in my life. Oh boy. This is sus. These two kind of like are not cards. I guess I'll mull. Yeah, glad I mulled. I love that serious music. But not for me. So this is a Molda 6. I'm thinking it's the Noble Hierarch. Another problem is if this is scam, like I don't know what to keep, you know? Like would I go turn 1 if I knew for sure this is scam? Oh, okay. All right. Never mind. Shut up, Mark. You don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. Sorry. Uh-oh. Jeez. I guess you can't call it scam, but the reanimate list is still played. Whatever the correct name is for that. But yeah, where this is looking like a 3-2, not a 4-1. Like if they play Bergie, I could plow, get Bowmaster, something. This is whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell. Okay. Oh. Oh. This is the best I'm gonna do. That's one way to look at it. So 4 mana. 2 mountains and a reckless impulse. Or 3 mountains and a reckless impulse. Another bonus round. Ren's Resolve. Yeah, we are probably dead. Yo, Augie. Good timing coming in for the MOBA dance. You showed me this album. How you doing? Yeah, yeah. Great. The whole gang. Good to see you, Vito. TFW smartass friends IRL come in. All right, we dead. So this is probably going to be get GG'd. Thoughtseize probably is the best that I could do. Needle has some play. All the graveyard mechanics are pretty useless here. Keen-eyed, probably not too good. A lot of basics, maybe excavator not so great. All right, what do you got in mind? Got cat, cow, doge, fox, wishboard. Yeah, that's a good point. Not sure if I can fight against that. Dealer's choice. All right. I'm gonna go polar bear. Oh man. RDW, yeah. Well, unfortunately, this is gonna be my only league. But Vito, I would love to do an RDW league where you watch and tell me how terrible that deck is. That's the deck I started on, by the way. That's a good one. I'd say it's been in the league. It's been okay. Yeah, I think in this matchup, it's just hard to say. Like, there's so many bad cards, you know? Guess I'll take out the Reclaimer. One more card. Probably a Talongate. I don't think I'm really saving creatures twice in this. I don't even think they run, I think Oof actually might not do a whole lot. We are keeping that, though. 2 Thoughtseizes? Absolutely. Oh, man. Gotta read a bunch of fucking cards here. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Take Ruby, you think? All right. I think the bonus round next. I mean, after all, the deck's name is Ruby Storm, so maybe you take the Ruby. A little surprised they did that. I think it's going to be Wasteland Thoughtseize now. Right. Oh, gosh. So we take the, what the fuck is this one? Disguise will choose one if you control a commander. Okay, so you're either adding 1 or you're exiling 3 cards from the top and you may play them. I'm thinking it's bonus round. Ah, cool. Glad you like it. Thanks for the follow. Go bonus round here. Realizing that when I dismissed all the cards, now I don't have any tracking of what they actually have in hand, which is kind of a bummer. We just I think we ramp here, and then we go Teague next turn, and we'll leave up Plow. I did just clear all their cards. Yeah. Looks like they're going off, though. Oh. All right, so we got a shot. That's a good one, too. Unfortunately, we cannot cast it under Gaddock Teague, but we 100% have to go for it. I don't think there's anything better than that. They could Grape Shot. Piff? Kind of weird to get Piff, huh? Feels like they didn't read Gaddock Teague. All right. Well. Now we're in big trouble. I guess they had Wish. Yeah, we lose. Wish doesn't exile. Nobody on the beach. Yeah. Storm is 6. What? Hey. Thank you, Velox Mortis. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the sub. Thank you. So the yeah. Yeah, we're so dead. Nah, no deafening silence. Definitely didn't prepare to see. And I lost to the two storm decks, so kind of to be expected, you know, with the way I build my decks. Or Gay Bowser, Fiery Confluence. Yep. All right, yeah, we could just scoop. Yeah. All right, so lost to Storm Doomsday and then Ruby Storm. So you know, I don't think I can't be too disappointed. Um, the Doomsday match I think was pretty close. I think they, if I recall, I thought seized and then they like top decked an LED, like that kind of thing. Um, this league, if thought seized were deafening silence, I would have been happier. Now, had I got paired differently, that is not how I would have felt. So, my take on Thoughtseize is, as somebody who's played a lot of Thoughtseize and Cabal Therapy recently, it's good when you have a clock. If you don't have a clock, it's like not a bad turn one play because it's a catch-all, but it's no Force of Will. In that, I mean, Force of Will is free, and Force of Will is tempo positive. Yes, Force of Will is a 2-for-1. However, your opponent spends mana, which is an opportunity cost, and then you Force a Will. Yes, you go down in card advantage, but especially against those combo decks, I think Force a Will just has the edge on Thoughtseize. The advantage to Thoughtseize, of course, is you gain information, but a lot of times with decks that don't play Thoughtseize and Force of Will, you can't do anything with that information. You know, it's like you Thoughtseize, and then you're like, I sure hope they don't draw something. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I think you were right. I think Thoughtseize is probably the best catch-all in the deck. I am prepared for a graveyard deck, or yeah, really those with Thoughtseize, and I think that's a good package. If I didn't pack heat for graveyard, if these three were like 3 deafening silences, I think I'm far ahead. I don't think I'm going to beat Storm with this configuration. Hmm. So is it the LED that you like the ley lines for? The wheels? I think the scam deck, I think in particular, is what I've been playing to beat. So I've been favoring the Endurances and the Ghost Vacuum. This is for Dread Return decks? Okay. Many years ago, several years ago, Um, remember that tournament where you got top 8 and I got top 16? I played against Cephalid Breakfast and won quite a bit. And I didn't play Leyline. Mind you, our configurations were similar, but your sideboard was different. I think our main deck might have been very close that time. And I have not liked... Oops. Yeah, there you go. Oops. Yeah. Breakfast, I haven't liked Leyline very much. It's a good question, Basket. So, I don't know. Yeah, Punishing Fire was really good against Breakfast, that's for sure. That version at least. The only lines that we lost, I think, were like F into combo or like Orem's chant, and you didn't have a hate piece. But on the topic of Nile Spellbomb, I have favored Soul Guide Lantern because of the ease of the draw effect in the main deck. I also like Ghost Vacuum better than Nile Spellbomb against graveyard decks. Other Maverick players I've spoken to aren't as psyched about Ghost Vacuum. I think Ghost Vacuum's really good. Bushwag, yeah. I could see replacing Endurance with a Spellbomb. But this is kind of like where I've been like, it's really just me, I think, trying to make White and Night work that I'm aware of. And I think when you have a team of people, that's really where you gain the most ground. In other words, I love the Saga tech. Is the Saga tech worth it? Two flares to the sideboard. I'm trying to think of which flare. I think there's the green flare I remember and the blue flare are the only two that I actually have my brain on. The green flare because I think Nick Fit was playing it, and the blue flare because I've seen it playing against Aloran and maybe Merfolk or something like that. Huh. All right. That's gonna be me. I'm gonna find some. Oh, you know what? We were supposed to do marbles. Let's do marbles. All right, we're gonna do marbles. I was supposed to do it after round 3, and I didn't get the chance to. What we should be doing. Very superstitious. You may sacrifice a non-token creature until a turn. Your life total can't be changed. Oh, that's pretty cool. A non-white creature. All right, we'll click random. Ooh, we got a little weird heart one. All right, let's do that. It's like a Valentine's one or something. All right. So for those who want to play marbles, click !play in chat, and you'll be queued into marbles. The winner, I ask to message me so I can send you a code. And then I will send you that code. It is worth 120 play points. Please message me on either Discord or Twitch, because I'm not good at spelling, and I don't want to send that to the wrong person. Makes my life easier. If you can't message me on Twitch for some reason, make a lot of noise. Go like, hey, I can't message you on Twitch because I don't have one of those accounts where I authenticated the email. And then I will message you, which has happened before. But yeah, ooh, Bookish Matt. Yo, good to see you, buddy. So the way that this cringe thing works is you fall down this thing. Kind of reminds me of, is that Pacheco? Is that what it's called in Japan? That thing that you play that balls bounce, and it's going to go around this weird thing. Oh, it's actually a pretty long one. So again, exclamation point play if you want to join. Winner gets a code to redeem for 120 play points. Yeah, back to back, yeah. Maybe a three-peat at some point. All right, gonna get started in about 5 seconds. So again, if you want to play, exclamation point play in chat. For 20, welcome. All right. And if you don't play MTGO and you have a friend who does, just send them the code. And if you have any questions, reach out to me about how to redeem it. I will let you know. All right, getting started. Here we go. Oh, Eb, did you get in? Oh, no, Eb. Oh, you didn't get in, buddy. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Damn it. I don't think he got in. Basket in the lead here. 420 in second. Pasta in the middle of the pack here. But looking like in the front is a nameless person? That's so weird. I wonder if that's Eb. There's a ball in the front with no name on it. Little traffic jam now. Saying you're in first right now. Looks like High Star is about to win 2 in a row. Back in the middle of the pack here. Yeah, High Star. Been way in front, except for that weird ball that blasted in front of everybody. I don't know if that's what the story is on that one. Second. And then third, Basket. 4 is Matt. High Star takes the lead. Yeah, High Star. Looks like 2 are going to you this week, huh? Matt looks like, nope. Harry's in second. Yeah, look at this mystery ball. There's like I don't know if somebody left and joined, and that's why. Pasta's dead. Sorry, buddy. Abcanol's dead too. Harry out of nowhere? High Star still looks like he's gonna win. This is looking like High Star's game. Yep, that's High Star's game. Or not High Star's game. 2 in a row. Dead last as usual. High Star with the win. Rigged. I want my money back. Damn. All right. That was fun. Yeah, you finished. It actually says what you said. That's kind of cool. Cool. I didn't realize it does that. All right. Hey, I'll message you again. Congrats. Sorry, Eb. Sorry you didn't get it in time. I tried to filibuster best I could to make sure everyone had a chance. All right. That's going to be me. I got to find somebody to raid. See who's on the internet. Doesn't look like there's any legacy. Guess I just raid a friend. I'm gonna check my phone real quick, see if there's somebody who's on my list who's not on my alt friend list. And if anybody has any friends that they want me to go in, like, hey, my buddy's playing Magic, you haven't, followed him, that's cool too. But yeah, looking like... Oh, no. Yo, this is the real one. Gary Fox. Gary, yes. Fateless, thank you. In another world, I didn't check my phone and that you saved the day. Yes, absolutely. All right, yeah, we're raiding Gary Fox. Sweet. Cool. Right. I gotta follow him on my alt. Thank you, Fateless. Congrats, High Star, Basket, Harry, Pasta. 420, thanks for stopping by. Great seeing everybody. Thank you, new followers. Thank you for the subs too. Really appreciate it. Enjoy some Gary Fox.